10 biggest costs of life. The cost of staying alive is high, but it's also high to die. Find out what your necessities cost by watching this video till the end. We do not have proof that the best things in life are free. What we do have is costs and necessities, and sadly, they are not free. Getting the right takes personal finance management. Here are 10 biggest expenses in life. Before we begin, just wait for number 2 and number 10. Let's start. Number 1. Living expenses. We all have similar list of expenses if we examine our monthly expense. Housing, the Department of Labor says the average household spends $1,674 on housing a month. The figure fluctuates greatly. Transport, according to the Quicken.com, it's about $813 including gas and vehicle costs. And then we have food. The average monthly expenditure is around $660. If we look at our monthly expenses, we all have the same list: housing, transportation, and food. Number 2. Funerals. Despite death being a certainty, we are never as prepared for it as we would like to believe, and funerals are expensive. Death, taxes, and Chuck Norris are the only things in life that are certain. Obviously, you want the best for them, but they won't even know about it. So it's hard to balance. You want a beautiful tombstone, a beautiful casket, and a floral arrangement to brighten up the mood even just a little. Death is never fun to think about, but death insurance can relieve the financial stress your family faces after you pass away. Number 3. Insurance. Despite the fact that insurance is essential and expensive, there are a lot of policies you need to take into account: life, car, household, health, disability, dental, and so on. You could end up spending over $20,000 on life insurance over your lifetime if you opted for it. However, it is a financial drain while you are alive. Despite the incredible financial boost, it will leave your loved ones. Even if you reduce the monthly premiums by comparing prices and shopping around, it's still an expensive that eats away your income. Number 4. Taxes. The tax system in most countries is a sliding scale, and it also provides a source of contentment for many, especially the very rich who find innovative ideas to get around it, shall we say. According to Pew Research Center poll, 79% of respondents believe that some wealthy people don't pay their fair share. Taxes are paid by those earning over $1 million at 27.4%, whereas those earning less than $10,000 receive refundable tax credits as a rebate. For a great way to polish your personal finance management skills with taxes, we recommend this great podcast on audible.com, Taxes for Small Businesses 2020. Even if you have not ever filed a tax return before, this is a beginner's guide to understand taxes for startups, sole proprietors, and LLCs. Number 5. Clothing. A person spends an average of $161 per month on clothing and services, according to creditdonkey.com. Middle-aged people spend about $50 more. Additionally, they make more money, so they have more to spend. According to the report, women own an average of $1,000 to $2,500 worth of clothing in their wardrobe, with 9% owning clothing worth more than $10,000. A family's footwear costs an average $388 a year, making footwear an extra expense. In the words of Carrie Bradshaw, I like my money right where I can see it, hanging in my closet. Before we move to number 6, let me remind you, number 10 is just very exciting. Number 6. Sports and training gear. It is very costly to be a professional athlete, and it is even more expensive to be a novice. We are sure you know someone like that. They get a taste of snowboarding, so they buy all the gear, only the best, and they do it for a few months. When it comes to scuba diving, they buy all the gear, get their licenses, and go down only once. Then they switch to another sport. Such compulsive habits are sure to lead personal finances in catastrophes. The Burton Mystery Camber snowboard costs $1,500 and the Jimmy Levi's M14 paddleboard costs $2,200. These items need to be stored safely and insured, which also adds to your monthly expenses. Number 7. Obviously, weddings. Recently, we discussed why lavish weddings are a waste of money and how to save plenty of money while still having the most beautiful and memorable day. If you missed that video, be sure to scroll that up and watch it. It has been proven that more money spent on wedding, the shorter the marriage will last. A number of studies have linked marriage costs to divorce rates. And a study conducted by economics professors Andrea Frances Tan and Hugo M. Mialon concluded that weddings costing less than $1,000 had a significant decline in divorce risk, while weddings costing more than $20,000 increased divorce risk by almost twofold. Number 8. Vacations. After your wedding, you're ready to enjoy your honeymoon. Where will you go? Croatia? Mauritius? What about Zanzibar? And then you'll need a break, then another break, and then another break from your break, until it's you who breaks your own personal finance management. It won't take long for your travel plans to drain your bank account, and instead of sipping Mai Tais in the afternoon, you'll be feeling bankruptcy and wishing for the days when you could at least dream about it. Number 9. Maintenance, both car and house. No one can predict how much maintenance their house or car will need in the long run. Trying to hang a picture, hitting once with a hammer and falling through your floorboards into your basement the next minute, you have no idea. According to Home Advisor, the average annual maintenance cost $1,105, with 30% of that going to emergency repairs, such as falling through the floorboards. You should aim to save 1% of home's value. So if your home costs $300,000, you should save $3,000. We should set aside $1,186 for maintenance and repairs according to balance.com, and always look out for little niggly problems before they grow bigger and drain our bank accounts. Here's personal finance management tip straight from the pros to help you manage your finances effectively. And finally, number 10 is here, and it is retirement. On average, retiring costs $49,000 a year. According to Bureau of Labor Statistics, a good retirement plan includes income from several sources such as Social Security, pensions, IRAs, 401ks, and annuities. If you retire for 20 years, that's $980,000. Furthermore, other income streams are available, including investments that are taxable and non-taxable. There is no doubt that money does just not fall into your bank account, and you need to save it. And that is one of the biggest expenses in life today. Saving until you die.